Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Gordon Frayne. We are back with another video, this time for Moonwell Finance, an update on this leading base lending and borrowing protocol. As always, if you enjoy the content, please make sure to smash that thumbs up button below, hit that subscribe button as well. And if you want to get notified about similar videos, smash that bell notification icon. And don't forget to grab your completely free copy of The Rise of Bitcoin. It's linked below this video in the description down below. Grab it while it's free, and let's get into the content. So we've done a number of videos about Moonwell Finance on the channel here, guys. Check those out. I'll leave links at the top of the screen for each of those videos. And again, Base is one of the leading, if not the leading, Ethereum Layer 2 scaling solution this cycle. We've done plenty of videos about Base on the channel as well. Base is a Layer 2 scaling solution for Ethereum, incubated by Coinbase. Yes, the same Coinbase that is the leading centralized exchange. This is part of their master plan that they laid out all the way back in 2016, building this next infrastructure layer for Web3, a true scaling solution for blockchain to bring more people, billions of people, into Web3. And again, you can see just the sheer growth of the Base network over the past year. If we look at it now, Base is the 6th largest chain by total value locked in all of DeFi. There's now almost $4.2 billion worth of total value locked on Base alone. If we click into Base here, we can see just how much that's grown since the beginning of the year. Again, at the very start of 2024, we had literally $400 million of TVL on the Base network. That is now over $4 billion, a 10x in TVL in less than a 12-month period since the beginning of this year. And this all serves to benefit Moonwell because Moonwell is a Base native lending and borrowing protocol. You can see that technically speaking, Moonwell is the 5th largest lending borrowing protocol. The 5th largest protocol full stop on the Base network. Again, you could argue that Aave and Uniswap are not truly Base native protocols, and therefore Moonwell is more like the 3rd largest after Aerodrome and Morpho. But very exciting stuff happening on Moonwell from a lending borrowing perspective. Again, almost $200 million in total value locked on Moonwell's protocol. And if we click in here, you can see the correlation between the growth of the Base network since the beginning of 2024 and the growth of Moonwell's network as well. We've gone more than a 4x in terms of TVL since the beginning of the year. A nice big jump up here by the May time period of 2024. Small bit of a pullback and making big gains again in terms of total value locked on Moonwell as a leading lending borrowing protocol on the Base network. Again, the launch of CVBTC, Coinbase's wrapped version of Bitcoin, has helped make it much easier to use wrapped versions of Bitcoin, wrapped versions of Ethereum on the Base network as well, which is, again, making it the de facto network for Coinbase to push people towards when they're using anything within the Ethereum ecosystem. If we look at the price action of Well's token over the past couple of months, we've been on a very nice uptrend here since, the middle of November. We had this big run up here in October as well. We went from prices around the 2-3 cents level all the way up to beyond 11 cents, getting up even as high as very close to 12 cents. We had a bit of a pullback down to these kind of 5 to 6 cents levels. And we've been making steady progress for the past few weeks, getting up to prices today at about 8.5 cents. So we have done other price prediction videos on the channel, guys. You can check out where we think the price of Moonwell is going to. But let me know in a comment below, are you holding Moonwell in your bull run portfolio? Where do you think the price of Moonwell is going to? And drop me a comment if you want to see an updated price prediction for Moonwell in the next few weeks. So again, positive price action, looking at a pretty decent uptrend. I think there's lots of room for growth here with Moonwell, just considering all the stuff that's happening on Moonwell from a TVL perspective. More liquidity or less friction when it comes to Coinbase's CBBTC, Coinbase wrapped staked Ethereum. And if we jump over to Moonwell and come into the markets area, you can see all of these different tokens and how they are available on the Moonwell protocol. Again, you can see the lending borrowing markets here. You can see Coinbase staked Ethereum. You can be earning 2.4% on the supply side. You can be earning 1.2% on the supply side for Coinbase wrapped Bitcoin. You can also supply Arrow's native token, and earn 1.5%. I'm going to show you an example of this in a moment. And then you've got wrapped staked versions of Ethereum from Lido, from Rocket, from EtherFi as well, where you can come over to earn yield on yield. You're staking that Ethereum anyway. You're getting the wrapped staked version from these different protocols. You can come over and earn an additional, 1, 2, 3% here, depending on which one you're actually holding. Again, borrow rates are fluctuating here on a daily, if not an hourly basis, but you can borrow USDC and EURC. You can put up your assets as collateral. And if I jump over to the portfolio area here, it's asking me to connect my wallet. So let's try do this very, very quickly. But for all intents and purposes, you're able to supply collateral on the supply side and borrow stable coins against them. So you can see I'm operating this here on Moonwell as we speak. I'm supplying Aero's token. I'm able to borrow stable coin against it and then put that stable coin to work in either a looping strategy or putting it to work in liquidity pools that help to generate me cash flow on a daily, weekly, and monthly basis. So very exciting stuff happening on Moonwell from the perspective of DeFi, from the perspective of the base network. And in my opinion, I think we're in for a lot of continued growth in base and Moonwell over the coming few weeks. In fact, they do also have this vault area. Again, you can earn some very good yield even on just stable coins here. You can see that they've got some flagship vaults for Ethereum, for stables like USDC, EURC, and also for Coinbase wrapped Bitcoin. Again, you can see the deposit APY on this CVBTC upwards of 13% right now. Some of that is from Well Rewards plus Morpho Rewards. They did create these vaults in combination with Morpho, another leading lending borrow protocol on the base network. But being able to get, 17, 18% on the supply side for stablecoins right now is a fantastic yield. If you're having some stablecoins on the side, if you're taking profits from your portfolio and you want to put those profits in stablecoins sitting somewhere where they're going to generate a decent amount of yield, you can get yields in excess of 16, 17% over here on these vaults on Moonwell right now. And actually, just in the past week or so, Moonwell have also launched their Moonwell card. Again, the Moonwell card to allow you to enjoy digital and physical cards that let you bring your assets into the real world. You can effortlessly pay with Apple and Google Pay as well. So again, making big moves here in order to, create this entire financial ecosystem around Base and around Moonwell, where you can take your stable coins, you can use them on these credit and debit cards and use those for in-world real purchases as well. So very exciting stuff happening over here. You can check out Moonwell card yourself. Moonwell are at the cutting edge of a lot of stuff happening on the base ecosystem. I think I'm very bullish about the prospects for this over the next number of months as we move through 2025. If we can see this continued growth in TVL on Moonwell and on base, Moonwell is going to continue to benefit, and I do think we will see price action continue to move up and to the right accordingly to follow that sentiment. So this is not financial advice, guys. As always, you've got to do your own research. You've got to understand what's going on behind the scenes, what's going on from an on-chain perspective. You need to be looking at the TVL. You need to be looking at daily active addresses on base, seeing where the growth is happening, where are people actually going, what protocols are they interacting with, what are the best user-friendly protocols as well, because that means less friction where more capital can flow. And I think Moonwell and Base are ticking a lot of those boxes when it comes to lending and borrowing. So again, guys, as always, if you enjoy the content, please make sure to smash that thumbs up button below, hit that subscribe button as well. And if you want to get notified about similar videos, smash the bell notification icon. Once again, don't forget to grab your completely free copy, The Rise of Bitcoin. It's linked down below this video in the description. Grab it now, and we'll catch you in the next one.